March the 29th. Who do you need to impress these people again? Why do you need to impress these people again? If you should ever turn your will to things outside your control in order to impress someone, be sure that you have wrecked your whole purpose in life. Be content then to be a philosopher in all that you do, and if you wish also to be seen as one, show yourself first that you are, and you will succeed. Epictetus Discourse Enchiridion 23. Ryan Holiday, the Daily Stoic. Is there anything sadder than some of the lengths that people go to impress someone? The things we'll do to earn someone's approval can seem, when examined in retrospect, like the result of some temporary form of insanity. Suddenly we're wearing uncomfortable, ridiculous clothes. We've been told are cool. Eating differently, talking differently, eagerly waiting for a call or text. If we did these things because we liked it, that would be one thing, but that's not what it is. It's just a means to an end to get someone to give us the nod. Let's break this down. Why do you need to impress these people again? So we're in the awareness of impressing people. Why do we need to impress people? We're looking for a nod. Let's be frank about it. And we may tell ourselves, and notice how we tell, how the unconscious mind validates and stays hidden from these words, these sort of blunt sort of words, that the truth behind the ego. It's the truth behind the ego. It's the way it gets, and the way that we validate these things, unconsciously validate, is how it keeps it alive. But really, we can only do things we don't like to impress people. Otherwise, why would we do it? Why would we do things that we didn't like if it wasn't to impress people? We may say, oh, well, I need to do things I don't like to help people. We might say, or we're not, because we might do things we don't like to help. We need to do things that I don't like because that person needs my help. We might say that. So it's understanding these validations of these behaviors of, wearing, it's like the belief that we have to do these things. We have to wear these clothes, we have to eat these foods, we have to talk differently to gain approval. And yeah, as Ryan says, if we like doing these things, yes, it's one thing, but the insanity of it, just that short-term fix of I'm liked, or that something bad won't happen now, I've got that approval. how sustainable is it? Just for a nod, on Facebook, we're searching, we're creating content that we're not really aligned with just to get the nod. It's all, most of the marketing programs are geared towards getting people to like you. This is how you get likes, this is how you get loves, this is how you get comments. Rather than, okay, let's create content that we enjoy. So it's knowing the difference, the awareness, why am I doing that? So Ryan goes on, the irony, as Marcus Aurelius points out repeatedly, is the people whose opinions we covet are not all that great. We're looking for opinion if people are not that great. They're flawed. They're distracted and wowed by all sorts of silly things themselves. So we're in this bubble of, we're in this circle of, we try to gain the approval of someone we don't like, and then that person does the same to try to gain, and then it just turns out to be like, well, we're people we don't like, and we're just trying to gain approval. People don't like, and we stay in these relationships just to keep this narrative going, just to keep this narrative that we need approval. We need these short-term fixes rather than long-term, rather than the philosophy of doing things we enjoy, being self-sufficient. It's ridiculous. If you look at it plainly, it's just ridiculous. It's insanity. Why would we live this way? We buy, in Fight Club again, we buy things we don't need to impress people we don't like. Doesn't that sound pretty ridiculous? But more than that, isn't it about as far as possible as you can get from serenity and security that philosophy can provide? It's endless. Philosophy, serenity, living the philosophy. There's no reliance on anyone. It's the words. You have access to these philosophy. You don't need to do anything for it. You can feel it. You can build self-sufficiency. You don't need anyone to approve, to feel, to understand it. And you can use it in all shapes of life. And it's powerful to be. It's the invincibility of understanding situations, circumstances, and how we can use philosophy, wherever it may be, from the Stoics, from anywhere. You can look at situations as they are, rather than how other people see it. You can find the truth behind it, because most people are insane. That's the truth of it. Most people are insane in this world. So why are we trying to gain approval from people insane? So trying to gain people from insane people makes us insane ourselves, right? So yeah, that's the plainness of today. Why are you doing that? Why do you need to impress these people again? Stop it, sniff it out, impress yourself. Thank you for watching.